What is up, guys? Gecklar with another video, and today is another diorama dissection. And what that is a review style video, but instead of saying, giving all the details about it, things like that, I just talk about how a set will do in dioramas. And today I'm going to be doing the Ghost of Requiem, I believe is the set name, but it comes with these four figures. One of them is Gekkolar, and then the Ghost, which I really like, and we're going to get into that in just a second. So let's start off with the minifigs. The first one is this grunt. Um, it's a basic orange grunt. You need them. I have a lot of them, but it's cool to get it in this style. I don't think I've ever seen it in this colorway. But yeah, it's a pretty nice figure. Nothing too special. Um, Next is a figure I'm really excited for. This is a Halo 4 Marine. I think that these, I used to hate them when I saw them, but now they've kind of grown on me, particularly this color. Maybe a little bit darker would be nice. He comes with a rocket launcher, but I don't really focus on the weapons that much. I have so many of each weapon that it doesn't really affect me at this point, but it is cool to get a rocket launcher, especially for new collectors. But this is a really nice figure, really good to use in dioramas. And what's great about this set is, for the most part, it's a really good army building set. You can actually take off the helmet. So, I'm actually not gonna take it off because they're kind of hard to get on or get off. I actually have tried and kind of had a hard time. Um, that can be kind of annoying, but what's good is that you even have the possibility, because they used to have these kinds of figures more so in the other color that is in this set, but they just didn't have removable helmets. So I'm really happy that Mega's doing that. And speaking of that, let's move on to the next one. This is kind of the more basic one. A lot of you who have been collectors for a while probably have a bunch of these. They used to have a bunch of battle packs with this type of Marine. They look good. It's cool you can take off the helmet. Again, kind of hard to take off, so I'm not going to. I don't think it really changes up. It's just going to look like a normal head. But yeah, pretty nice figure. And these three figures that I just showed you make it a really good army builder. I think that's awesome. I think that it's really cool to get a set, especially a small set, and it be able to, add to your army each time. Now here we're going to come on to the next part that's not a problem, but not as good. Before I take him off, this is Gecklar, and he is one of the main villains of Spartanops in Halo 4, which was like a bonus story. A lot of people didn't play it, but it was actually kind of cool. I liked it. I think that it just needed to be evolved on. But, well, that was a mistake. Let's put that back on. We're going to talk about the ghost last, because the ghost is amazing. So this is Gekkolar, and he is that named character I mentioned earlier, and he looks pretty basic. I almost said really good, but honestly, he's kind of mid. Um, there is some nice detail right here, the little yellow bits. I think, yeah, that camera definitely picks them up. And they look good. I mean, it is a nice, very small detail. I just don't think that they really went all in for a named character. And I hope that they release him in Halo Heroes with a few more details just to make him a little bit better. But, I mean, this is what it is good is Gecklar is mainly has a helmet off. But what you can do if you say, okay, I want this to become an army builder, is you put it right here. You put a helmet on him, so then he's not Gecklar anymore. He's kind of the equivalent of Gecklar wearing a mustache. But yeah, still really good, because then you don't have to have him as a main character. He can just be another elite in a diorama, which I actually think is a really nice detail. And again, since this is about dioramas, that adds to the dioramas. And all of these figures could be really good for dioramas. I mean, everyone needs army builders, and these all contribute, especially in a really small set. Now we're going to get to the most important part, in my opinion. This ghost is the best ghost Mega has ever made. I contemplated on it. I've pretty much have every other ghost. I don't think I have the first three that they made, but those are pretty mediocre. I mean, they're not bad. They were just, for the time, they were good. But right now, this thing is amazing. This is one of the nicest pieces they've ever made right here. It just has this nice little blue translucent color. And then these things under make such a cool detail. Because you can turn them, and what turning them does is it can control kind of what angle the ghost is going at. See, so that's not really a good angle right there. But see, you can turn it like, so now it's going that way. Or you can turn it, the little front thing, and now it's kind of like more straight, more even. And I think that that's such a nice detail, especially when I build terrain pieces like this. It's able to adjust to them instead of just kind of collapsing onto whatever angle the place I set it is at. So yeah, I really like that. The front angle is nice. This carapace piece is probably the best carapace Mega has ever made. Well, controversial because actually I think this is, but this is not a ghost, obviously. And I even wanted to compare it with the old one. I mean, look, I used to think the old one was the best, and I still actually believe that it was the best one. But then this came out, and it just completely passes it. I mean, just that front pit, just like the little electricity, like lifts. I think that's just so nice. So yeah, I think this set is amazing. I think that for dioramability and for price, I think this is kind of a close to a must-have. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. You know, for the figures, the ghost, and just all of it combined, yeah, I think an 8.5 out of 10 suits it really well, especially because it's one that's pretty cheap, 15 bucks, and you can get several of these and just really add so much to your dioramas. So yeah, that's it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys, and I really hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.